this upcoming Saturday, you are bringing us a jewel and a gem of an artist, Mr. Roy Ayers. And you've known him for a number of years as well.
We met around 1971, 72.
Tell us about your first experience with Roy.
I got connected with Roy through a friend, but I knew him from him playing with the Herbie Man, so I was familiar with what he was doing. But a friend of mine was a friend of the pianist with the band at the time. Harry Whitaker was the pianist then. Keisha was a good friend of mine. So she told me about him, and there was an arrangement made for me to meet him at Edwin Birdsong's house in New York. And so we went over there and had a little chit-chat. Told him what we were doing. He said, "All right, brother."
And that was that.
We've been tight ever since. I mean, that was it. I mean, Roy, we're both Virgos.
Okay.
So
you believe in the astrology?
We believe in other things.
Because that's a whole nother interview we got to get into.
But the unknown has a lot to do with who I am and how I be.
Right.
So Roy is in the same school, same family, same orientation.
Kindred spirits.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, he turned me on to some reading material back then, and it's been of value ever since.
Ever since. Wow.
But he's a very joyous person. I mean, one of the songs that he made, Good Vibrations.
One of my favorites.
Roy is just good vibrations all the time. He's a happy camper. Very, very, I can't, very rarely hear a frown or see a frown coming out of him, He's a happy camper.
Nice.
Pleasant person. Very lovely.
So I guess that's a perfect segue. Let's talk about the show. What can we expect this Saturday?
Well, the show this Saturday, we should expect high energy.
Great.
Much love in the house. For those who dare, bring your dancing shoes.
Okay.
And, be ready to dance during the concert and after the concert, because DJ Bus Crates is going to be rolling it in for us. And I'm sure Roy's music is going to want to make folks dance also, because that's what he infuses into it.
I just, I saw him in Atlanta at an outdoor concert. Must have been 2 years ago, and he did like a 20-minute version of Running, and then that park was, I mean, the grass and the soil was mush.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if they wanted to like till the soil that day, it would have been with our feet. And they could have came in and just planted everything they could and grow, because we were partying. Oh my goodness, we were partying. And he just, to be his age, he's so much energy. It was just insane. He's not that old, but but he just he had us going.
Good energy.
I felt like I was at a hip hop concert, and I've been to many hip hop shows.
Well, that's the wonderful thing about Roy and his music. See, as a young person, 15, 16 years old, we dance to jazz.
Right.
We dance to jazz.
Which is something I still can't imagine.
Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. We were dancing to it. You understand? Swing. So we dance to Latin music. We dance to all the music. Calypso. All of that stuff. We danced to it, right? So it was it's a social music. So around 1959, 1960, the music started changing. And it went into a more modal form. And it got intellectual. But Roy came out of the jazz realm and pursued the dance.
He in essence seems like he almost made his own genre.
Well, it's not that he made it because it was there when Louis Jordan was playing.
Okay.
You understand? But for, you know, the young person coming on, it may sound like something new. But like I said, our music was a dance music. It's a social music.
Mm-hmm.
So music and dance go together all the time. You know, so Roy held on to that and made that work for the last 40 years.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And without a doubt, that's why he is who he is today.
He's still relevant.
As being the most sampled artist on the planet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's why he is who he is, because people want to dance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether it's Jay-Z or Questlove or any of these, you know, Mary J.
Yeah, everybody's using Roy.
Yeah, everybody wants to dance.
I can't think of one song that I've ever heard by Roy Ayers that was not danceable. Whether it be slow, whether it be fast, whether it be at mid-tempo, I've not heard one song that has not been danceable.
I have, but from back in the 60s.
When he was more jazz. Yeah. What was the album cover? It's all, you know, kind of red, white, and blue. And okay, yes.
That's one of them.
Yep.
You know, you know, but
in the 70s, from 71 on, it was just ubiquity, right?
So, you know, he recognized something and been working with it.
Yeah, it's been working ever since.
Ever since. You know, so Roy is a good person, and he's going to bring plenty of energy, plenty of love, good vibrations. You can't beat it. It's the best ticket in town this Saturday night.
This Saturday night at the New Hazlitt Theater.
People say New Hazlitt.
New Hazlitt. What's the address over there?
6 Allegheny Square East.
And that's on the north side?
Yes, on the north side in Allegheny Square.